Working out. Turn on the lights here. Good morning from back in New York, and here in the digital skies and ground land of Microsoft Flight Simulator, we're going to be flying from Michigan today, from an airfield called Lakeview-Griffith. Which is characteristic because it has both runway and a little lake, and it can serve. It has facilities for airplanes to land on the lake or on the concrete runway. Runs pretty much east to west. 180 degrees to 100 degrees, and this airfield is not far from where we'll be spending a lot of time in the future, so I thought I'd come in and check it out from the skies here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and from the digital skies first. I haven't been there yet in the real life. We'll see how closely it matches the real one eventually. This is just the default Microsoft Flight Simulator scenery. I haven't installed any new scenery. It's just what comes with the game, so we're gonna see how it looks like. I did all the updates. My BN-2 Islander seems to be working okay. Did a couple of test flights earlier today. So yeah, as soon as this clock counts down, we're gonna pick a mission nearby and we're gonna fly some short mission. Hey, it's Tim!
Do you copy? This is Rogue 2.
Good morning! Nice of you guys to drop by.
Tim Pickle, good morning to you. How are you over? Super hot there, yeah. Wait, where were you again? It's funny because in Michigan it was really hot, but here in New York it's cool. It's a very strong breeze. I was surprised how cool it was here in New York. Oh yeah, that's right, Germany. I'm sorry. It's been a while, you know, and I'm gonna have to like refresh my mind. Yeah, I saw there was a heat wave coming all the way from the Mediterranean to the North Sea. Apparently, my mom says it's really hot in Italy as well. Hope you've been well with your F-16 and other jets and airplane goodness over in DCS. I played a bit of DCS last night in a video game variety stream. Actually managed to get a couple of kills against some BF-109s with my P-51. Just AI, you know. But it was good to get back into it, and it's kind of surprising to have a digital success right in the beginning. So yeah. Neofly hasn't had an update for a while. I think they're working on a complete revamp, so that's going to take a while longer. But we're here in in Lakeview-Griffith, which is an airfield that I will visit in real life soon, and where there's a chance I'll be flying from for both digital and real worlds. Hey, Katie Zaura, thanks for dropping by. How are you? Is it working okay, the printer? Yeah. If you hear some printer noises, that's because there's a printer working. Yeah, the color needs to, yeah. The color needs to be, the print heads need to be fixed up. Good day, Katie Zaura, who I've met, I think, through Kojo's stream, so let me give you a shout out, Katie. And I want to give a shout out to Tim as well, who I've met through, I think, Futura Light or Akel Nora's stream, I don't remember. Oh, Katie's also played Microsoft Flight Simulator, cool. Alright, let's get started here. Let's see. What have we got? So in Neofly, we're here, okay? This is Michigan. It's kind of like central west Michigan. Here in the North American continent. We're right close to Canada. To our north, to our east, it's Canada out there. I paid about $2,000 to get my little Neofly avatar to this airfield, and I paid another $2,000, just over $2,000 to get our BN-2 Islander here, our twin, pretty little space goal aeroflyer. So right now, there's a bunch of parachuting missions, parachuting zones, but I don't want to spend like a bunch of time climbing up to 20,000 feet or whatever height they want to. Am I too small here? Should I make it a little bigger? I don't know. It's been a while since I've played from the PC, so I'm all discombobulated. But yeah, so I don't want to do the parachute. I don't want to do the advertising, but there is this one over here. It's a search and rescue mission over by Highway M82, just west of this town here, Howard City. Let's see what that pays. Let's take a look. This one here, $5,000. Oh no, that's the Intercept Intruder. Oh, okay, so this is an Intruder airplane. Okay. Huh. Let's see, what have we got to the... Should we try that? Should we try to intercept the Intruder? Or should we try to just do a landing first? By the way, today we do have landing rate activated here. We're going to be giving away a video game or a plane in a couple of days' time on the 21st, or the 22nd maybe, to the summer solstice. I haven't played this game much, so there is not a lot of people with points there, so it'll be pretty easy for you to get some points. And, whoa. This is a little loud. Some different music I'm trying on today, because Epidemic Sound is kind of... it dropped the ball on me a little bit, so I'm not subscribing for now. Eventually, when I start getting my streams my regular schedule back, then we'll go back to Epidemic Sound. So for now, I'm just using some YouTube. Apparently, no copyright, no DMCA music. We'll find out later. YouTube will tell us. Tim says, I feel they have those intercepts for military aircraft. At least it seems more appropriate for them. Yeah, it is weird that although they do have civil air patrols that fly little Cessna 152s, 172s. Let's do something different. Let's see, what is this over here? This is a delivery. I think that's like just a farm field there by Round Lake to the north. There you go. There's a passenger. Let's take a look at the passenger. This pays only $1,000. That's not a lot. Come on, let's get a little bit more. There's a rescue to the south here in Greenville, by Greenville. Let's take a look at this one. Search zone rescue. That's $5,000. Maybe we go to that one. That's what's the distance? 16 miles away. It's pretty close. Let's go to that one. So right click. Let's see if all this works. Fly. Okay, cargo 30 pounds. All right. So let's go back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and let's set our cargo over here to 30 pounds. That means no passengers. Just us going to fly and look for someone who needs rescue. Maybe it's a plane, maybe it's an accident on the farm or on the highway. Leave it around there. Does it give us the... Let's connect and fly and see if it's working.
Transporter from dispatch. Mayday! 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 We have an urgent search and rescue mission. Rush to your aircraft.
Wow, okay. Sorry about that. I had to reduce the
Transporter.
volume level
We've
of
received the distress beacon signal. Head to the last
line
known
out
position.
there. Okay, current payload 1150 Ju 200. Okay. Where's my payload? There it is. Oh, there's all these other passengers I forgot to get. Some heavy set people here. Let's just get these people out as well. There's not a 30-pound person there. That's 30 pound of baggage. All right. Ju 200. Why 200? I don't know. So let's just do that and see what happens. $80. Okay, there you go. And we'll get Firefox going a little bit higher. And now I'm gonna turn off the display capture. We're gonna go straight into Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's see if we learn how to if we remember how to turn this thing on. All right, first of all, I think we need a battery for the radio, if I remember correctly. There you go. Battery should be on. Let's start the airplane first, and then we'll call ATC. All right. All right. Port magnetos, starboard magnetos, fuel pumps are off, fuel valves are activated. Avionics control activated. And I think we're good to go. Let's tell them to clear prop. Hey Thomas, clear the prop out there. Both left and right, clear prop. No, other pitch up. What did I forget? Fuel selector is fine. Fuel valve is on. I think that probably. Let's try again. Clear prop. Thomas, sorry about that. There you go. All right. Get the fuel pumps activated. Now we can talk to air traffic control.
Charlie traffic HYPRTXTHER01 is taxiing to runway 10.
I am flying online. You can join me. Although for NeoFly I'm flying, I just started a single player. So if you wanted to join and get money of NeoFly, you have to wait for the next mission. You have to let me know. But you can jump in. I'm in North America server, I think. Take a quick look. There you go, East USA server. I'm online. Looks like there's no tower in this airfield. I'm just gonna have to take a look at the wind. and take off.
13 Charlie, automated weather observation 140 Zulu.
186 at 5.
At 5. Visibility 10. Sky conditions 14,300 feet scattered. Temperature 18 C. Dew point 10 C.
Whoa, what's going on there?
28.
Oh, look, it's a dancing,
13 Charlie, automated weather
jeez.
observation
It's a dancing steerman out there.
wind 186 at 5.
Looks like a problem. I don't have no fly at the moment. I was considering flying about a little. Yeah, drop by. You're very welcome to.
100 feet scattered. Temperature
There's a 5-knot crosswind directly across the runway, so it really doesn't matter which way we choose. We're just going to go to the closest one.
observation 1400.
Feel free to join in, Tim. We're going to take off. Let me take a look. This mission, we're heading almost directly south. We're probably going to... It's only 16 miles away. We're going to head to... about bearing 190 to Greenville, 60 miles away. All right. Let's set our heading bug already. I said that's right next to south. Around there. Alright, let's go. Let's put the brakes out. Let's see if I remember where the brakes are in this thing. Let's not forget to switch on our nav lights. Pulse. Beacons, the strobes. Go ahead and turn on instrument lights as well. Anything else that we're forgetting? Flaps at takeoff position. Generators are on. It is not an airfield we're going to, it's a search zone, so there's no point in sending anything up in our Garmin here. Let's see. There it is. Parking brake off. Just a cross-check of NeoFly if everything is looking good. Taxi over to the runway. Get ready to take off. In a while. Take runway, taxiway A. We'll turn left. Head west a little bit. Get to the western edge of the runway. Then point the plane east and take off. We're going to turn to 190. Almost directly south, 10 degrees further to the west. And we're going to fly 16 miles to ground vicinity of Greenville. And look around for this this accident site. Had a Mayday call. Yeah, I know. I spent a bunch of time updating mine, and the problem is that there's like 3 different places you update. 1 in Steam for me, 2 Content Manager, and 3 you have the Marketplace. Scroll down and go to World Updates. So yeah, It's alright, we can play DCS some other time. Don't worry about it. Alright. Tell ATC we're by the runway here. We're gonna head south.
1 Tree Charlie traffic HYPRT XTHERO1 taking off runway 10 departure to the south.
Check traffic. Traffic seems okay. We have a notch of flaps to take off position. Full power, here we go.
Fly safe. Every second counts.
Alright, we're off. Here's the south. Have positive rate, flaps up. Gonna stay pretty low here. There you go. Our first takeoff from Lakeview-Griffith Airport. Here in the digital flight simulation. Microsoft Flight, Micro Flight Soft Simulator of Flight. Got someone called Ramos out up there. Flying a boing, boinging, boinging, boing, 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 jumping across the skies. Fuel pumps off. Let the engine sound a little bit lower here. Where does it sound? Aircraft engines. Go to 50. BN-2 lander is very loud, so. Heading the right way. Joshua Pork also out there in another Boeing, 30,000 feet. Some fields of, I don't know if that's alfalfa, some yellow discoloration there. I don't think Microsoft Flight Simulator supports seasonal textures other than winter so far, unless you have some custom one. I haven't really been paying attention. Trimming her so that I'll have bobbing up and down around the sky. Gonna have to change this music. That's more chill. About halfway there, it's a short hop. On the yoke, a BN Britain Norman. The middle is just like a little stylized rendition of the aircraft. Britain Norman Islander. Still make them. I think the factory is in Romania now. Although I think maybe they do have a factory in the UK still, in the Isle of Wight. plane was designed. Here she is, the Britain-Norman BN-2 Islander. Make sure I'm staying on course here. Flying ace out there, a C-172. Right between Ramos and Joshua Pork, boinging around the sky with their Boeings. Yeah, it's a really nice plane. I used to fly in this plane when I was a kid, so it's particularly you know, nice for me to be able to fly this plane digitally. No, the gears don't retract because they're stuck. They're fixed gears. They're stuck on the engine nacelle there. Fixed gears. Just keep an eye on my speed here. There. Getting close. This here is Bass Lake. Then we have Perch Lake to our left, and there's Lincoln Lake further to our right. But the search area is going to be in a green field to the east of Woodbeck Lake. Lots of lakes in Michigan. That's Thomas Lake right there, and then Woodbeck, and then the search area is going to be around there in that green field there, I think. According to the Neofly map. Actually, it's going to be right there, around there. Yeah, it's that green field.
Transporter, you are now entering the search zone.
There you
Use
go.
the beacon signal to locate any survivors.
All right. The beacon signal. If it starts beeping faster, we're getting closer to. It's starting to be pretty fast now. That it? I think I see something down there.
Transporter, good job. We now
Found
have
him.
the coordinates to send help. If there is somewhere suitable, please land to help the evacuation.
All right, it's right here, right by the lake. The right here. See if there's a place for us to land and help him out. Maybe some hikers got stung by a bee or something and they're allergic. Let's do a low pass first. I mean, it's so woody. If the Neofly hadn't told me where it was, it'd be hard for me to spot it. Now it's around there. I'm seeing this right. Around there. Oh!
Mayday, mayday.
Oh no!
We have lost radio and radar contact with transporter. Please send rescue to his last position.
Oh man, my least favorite thing of the BN-2 Islanders, if you don't keep your eye on the speed, if you go above 150 knots, you know, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator is not IL2 or DCS. If it was something else, you would feel like I should turn this off maybe. There's no vibration sound, nothing to give you a clue, you know. It's just like if you get over the speed, boom, it's like you overstress the airframe, game over. Unfortunate. So that's I think we were insured. Let's take a look. Hey Matt, how's it going, man? In a while. I think it was insured. Let's see. Yes, it was. I have 619,000 bucks. I'd have to buy a new one though. Let's see if there's any. Oh, look, there is one for 553 right here at right here at a Griffith field. I'll just go ahead and buy it. And let's go to our hangar. And let's call it Space Goal again. Space Goal. I'll call it Space Goal 1-1 because it's probably the 11th plane. Let's make sure we insure it. Start, stop insurance. All right. I'm all right, man. A lot of, yeah, it's been a tough first half of the year. Here, you know, there was a death in the family, and it's just been a bit stressful, and I couldn't keep up the regular stream schedule. And it looks like we're gonna be moving away from New York City to Michigan, not far from Lakeview here. That's why I'm flying around here today. And so, you know, it's gonna be a big change, but once this change is done, then I think the stream schedule will get back to normal and be even more time for streaming, because one change that's coming is we won't have to pay New York City rent anymore. So that'll be. Whoa! Good morning, Sheep. Good afternoon, Sheepa. Should we do another mission from, should we try again? Currently at 13C, Cato 13 Charlie, Cato Lakeview Airfield. Let's try another mission. We just overstressed the airframe, you know. Let's see, what have we got around here? There's some mail delivery. Well, let's try this one. Let's try this helicopter one. Red Hawk Stadium at Cedar Springs. It's North American, hold up. East USA server. I did, Shipa. Not surprising, huh? I'm thinking about turning off that thing because it's so. What annoys me about the overstressing Microsoft Flight Simulator is that it doesn't give you any indication, no sound, no like sudden rattling or, you know, come on, it's a video game. Give me an indication that things are about to go wrong so I can do something about it instead of it reach a number and getting game over screen. It's very frustrating. Matt says, I've been using Flight Sim Realistic for the past few days. It allows you to set extra sounds. Holy shit, are you serious? Look, you're basically, everything I'm saying, you're telling me there's a solution to it. Is that like a free mod? That sounds perfect, actually. Let me write that down. FS Realistic. That would be really good. I know, but if you're looking outside the gauge, if you're not looking at the gauge, just know I'm flying low, I'm looking out the window. In a real airplane, you hear sounds to say, you know, you can feel vibration and sounds that you're about to stall or that the airplane's not liking what you're doing. At least if you're in a small plane. If you're in a jet, maybe you're going so fast, happens so quickly, there's no clue. But... oh, 1 second, can you get that there? Should I just Andres? Alright. It wasn't into the red sheep, it was here. It was at 150, it happens around there. Hayware, huh? Alright, maybe I'll check it out. Thanks, Matt. Alright, 13C. No, I passed 150. See, the red is at 180. I put the boom there to make myself... actually, it's between 150 and 180 that it breaks, around there, I think. We could do a test right now. Should we do a test before? Let's do a quick test so we know, okay? I'll just start from the sky. And, we'll just put ourselves right above the field here. Let's go. Thank you, Andres. Chipa says he knows can do 152. I remember doing that and pull the controls back. Let's do a test right now. Let's do a flight test of the BN-2. If you end up buying it, I found it just flight to be much cheaper than in just flight. Oh, okay, so there's different price in different places, huh? Okay, I'll put that. And so you like it, Matt? You feel it helps? They're good sounds? Because I guess it's a default sound for all airplanes, right? Alright, here we go. This is going to be a test of when there's a overstress. Full power. Let's go on a shallow dive here. I'm going to trim her down to go on a shallow dive. Wait. Funny, my trim controls don't seem to be working. Stand by. I haven't played this for a while, so... maybe that's what was happening to elevator trim nose up. Okay. It's 8. I got it. What's going on there? Weird. Trim. Oh, here you go. Now it seems to be working. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. We're on a shallow dive. Increase power. Okay, we're 150. 150, 60. 170. Wow. Maybe I have to pull. Okay, here you go. It was getting close to, it was about between 150 and 180. So what, 165? I think if you go above 150 and you pull on the stick though, then it overstresses it quicker. Let's try that. Alright, I'm gonna do a bank, so I'm gonna be pulling on the stick, so the elevators are gonna be going up. First, let's get to about 150. the trim wheels being really weird. Okay, I'm pulling right above 150. You need. There's a bunch of flames coming. Our wonder. We're very lucky here in our building. We have like the best super in New York City. He's a retired fireman, and we're very lucky that he is here. Our stove is not working, and he's taking a look at it. Thank you, Andres. An applause for Andres. Here we go. Chipo says, I never go that high into the numbers on the BN-2, not ever since you kept crashing. No, me neither. Me neither. I just haven't been playing this for a while, so. I was surprised because I didn't think I was going that fast. I must have been in a shallow dive. Anyway, okay, let's do a mission. Oh, there's someone here. Who is this? Sir Binis. Whoa! Not sure who that is. Maybe it's Tim. Flying a C-208. Okay, let's keep on this heading and see if he wants to form up. Let's lower speed a little bit. Very flat, this part of Michigan. Yeah, my trim wheel is really acting weird. It's not really working all the time. I don't know if that's a bug that's been introduced or if it's something that I'm doing wrong. Here he comes. In a C-208 Caravan flying bus. Oh, okay, is that a new livery? I haven't seen that one before. It never ceases to amaze me how thin and sort of weird the wings are on the C-208. It looks like a plane that was made by myself in Balsa Model Flight Simulator that shouldn't really be flying that nicely, but I guess you know, those thin little wings, they provide enough lift, and it has that weird like boxy attachment to the bottom of it. Looks like an X-Cargo that you put on top of a American vehicle to go on a road trip, and then it has that single engine stuck on the front and that very odd P-51 like tail. Very odd airplane, the C-208. You know, I guess it works. An applause for the designers of the Cessna 208 Sky Caravan, whatever it's called. Good job making a plane that looks like that still flies and can carry a bunch of people and all their tour gear. Maybe they're going fishing. Maybe they're going, since they're in Michigan, maybe they're gonna go tailgating, which I was like, what the heck is tailgating? And so in the American Midwest, okay, in the American countryside, people don't have cars generally, they have trucks. And trucks have these things called, you know, tailgates, which is like the tail of the truck, the bed, there's a door that opens and then it locks usually of a couple of, so they can get in the truck. And usually they carry a crate full of beer, a cooler full of beer, and they go to a football game or a basketball game or a baseball game, and but before they go to the game or during the game, I'd never been to one of these, so I don't know. They they park the car and they drink a bunch of beer or the cooler on the tailgate. Very nice formation flying here. Whoever you are, flying this fully equipped Tour Cessna 208 Grand Caravan. Excellent work. Alright, let's pick a place to fly, to land. We do have a landing rate going on. If you don't know what landing rate is, I can't trim my plane. My trim is not working here on my stick. I don't know why. Okay. But there is, so let me just pull up real quick, and then I'll go here real quick, and I'll do this real quick. Now let's put it up again. Let's pick a place to land. And if you want to get on a landing rate leaderboard, if you win, you'll get a subscription to my channel or any channel you like on Twitch. That's still due to Wild Craze's generosity on the last. He was the winner of the last season, but he didn't want a prize. Instead, he said, "Yeah, I don't want a prize," so I decided to gift a bunch of subscriptions instead. And I still have, I think, 8 or 9 to give away. So let's pick a place to land, and then and we'll land there. And how about this green field here, and then we'll taxi up to that house, and then afterwards we'll start a Neofly mission. All right. It's a nice field too. Okay, I'm gonna land at in this green field here, and then taxi up to that house. And the landing rate is about. You're trying to guess how hard of a landing I'm going to, or how soft of a landing I'm going to have. If you put a negative, you type exclamation point predict, then space, then the negative sign, and then a number from 0 to 1,000, or however much you want. All right, I'm gonna put the flaps down, full down. Nice little curtains here, very British seats. Feels like on a tube in London or something. And then we're gonna turn the fuel pumps up. A green field right there. That's our goal. If no one wants to predict, that's all right. Hey, old Firehead. Hello. How are you? Thanks, Andres.
No problem.
Sorry I can't come say hi right now. I'm in my little personal internet theater here. Have you seen the new Top Gun yet?
Oh, nice, man.
No, I want to go see it. Free movies on the deck of the Intrepid, huh? In July. Yeah, if you type that on the Google, there's like, they're gonna show Blade Runner, they're gonna show E.T. No, it's at night. It's like starts at 7 after sunset, I think. Thanks, Tim. Here we go. Thank you, Old Firehead. Thank you, Sheepa. Here we go. And thank you, Andres. Another applause for Andres for helping fix our stove. Oh yeah. So it's It's working now. I'm gonna go around because I'm coming too fast because I'm talking to Amber at the same time here. Hey, Fog! Hello! It's alright. Brad is gonna... Let me put the flaps up a notch. I was coming in too fast because I was talking too much. Not paying enough attention. So let's go around one more time. Nice people. A lot of nice people here in the house. Fog is one. Got Sheepa. Got Tim Pickle. Got Old Firehead dropping by. Matt. Thank you so much for coming to hang out a bit. It's been a while that I've played Flight Simulator. It's good to be back. I really have to figure out what the heck's going on with my trim though, because not working. Is there like a button I have to press to get the trim to work in this airplane? I don't think so, right? Fog changed his prediction to minus 81. Alright. Sheepa saw the new Top Gun. Did you like it? I haven't seen it yet. So no spoilers, please, other than, well, I'm sure that it's no big deal. All right, here we go. Full flaps. Maybe if I do it manually, it'll basically unlock my. Wasn't too bad for a follow-up. Nice. That's good. That's good to know. All right, here we go. Cut power. Go full flaps. Gonna land right by that house over there. The field is a little bit bumpy, so let's try to land. Let's try to touch down a bit right after that tree line over there. We're gonna stay landed around 60, just over 60 knots. I think 62 knots is the published landing speed for the BN-2 Britain Norman 2 Islander. Okay, I'm gonna go left rudder, try to slip a little bit here, lose some airspeed in this slight dive we're doing. Okay, little power. Gonna hit that tree. That's enough. Okay. Oh, flare, because it's a bit bumpy here. Oh man, it's not looking good. Sheeple of the win! Oh, very bumpy, wow. Oh, that was a rough, because it was the undulating, the thing. An applause for Sheepa. Pretty hard landing, but the BN-2, you know, it has this tough struts for a landing gear, so it's designed to land pretty hard and stuff. So I don't feel too bad. The flaps up. You crashed behind me. Oh, that's you, Tim. Some Venice copy that. Sorry, I forget. I'm gonna take a little break and update the leaderboard here. I'll turn the engines off. It would just cut the mixture. And I'll leave the screen here in case you want to try to land again, anybody. But I don't think I'm near the airfield now, so... I'm just gonna take a little break here while I update the leaderboard. I noticed that when you don't fly a little bit, the landings like these become... Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, like, it's like any game. If I play Hollow Knight and then I go play Elden Ring instead, when I go back to the other one, I'm gonna be off. So I think it's the same with flight sims. The touch, you know, you lose the touch. This is Sheepa's first win of this season. So there's like, everyone has one point right now. This season ends in 2 days, so maybe everyone's gonna get a prize if it's things like this. All right, Sheepa goes alphabetically after Love, Newton, and let me put my last modification date. Wow, last time was in March. Whoa, yeah, it's been complicated here, hypertext, here, HQ. Weird Xbox Live names, yeah, changing your name costs 10 euros? Really? That's Microsoft's solution to... Wow. I know, and do they still have like the 12 character limit? That's why I'm hyper text without an E hero, because there's only 12. They wouldn't only let me put 12 characters, and I couldn't change the graphic either. All right, I'll take a little short break. The landing, it should be updated. Let me double check. Yeah, there you go. Sheepa has one now. All right. Just add a new user and give them access to your games. It's free. Oh, there you go. Instead of paying $10, that is... Wow. Oh, Microsoft loves pulling those shenanigans, right? And it's you know, if it was like... I mean, I understand that you want to create a bit of friction to, you know, keep like griefers at bay and people that can, you know, cause grief and then go and change their usernames and stuff. But come on, $10 to... Who knows? Hooper text hero should still be enough to figure out who you are. Copy that. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll leave you with some flying toasters. And Sheepa, do you want to, you already have a subscription to my channel. Do you want to subscribe to another channel? If so, let me know which one and I'll give it to you as soon as I'm back. Let me just take a little break. I'll be right back. Where are the toasters? Here they are. Copy that. Be right back. A min hydration break. Copy that. Zara. Enjoy your hydration. I'm having some water. I just had a bite of chip. I'll give my subscription to this channel anyways. Alright, Sheepa. Alright. That's very kind of you. An applause for Sheepa. Whoa! Is that Matt? Oh, it's Matt! Awesome! In a Stearman, wonderful. I updated my Stearman to the latest version. I haven't had a chance to I haven't had a chance to put my custom livery on it yet. Has anyone tried it? Whether if the later mics with all these updates they've done, whether you can now you know, update a livery and have it update in the game without having to restart it, or do you still have to restart it? My love flyby sounds in airplanes. Best one in DCS. Microsoft Flight Simulator has a ways to go to match that, but there he goes, coming in for a landing. Matt disappeared. Is he? There he is. Wow. Well, look at that. It's just kind of like the English patient. I think it's a Stearman they fly in that game. No, it's a Tiger Moth, I think. And that's wonderful airplane flight cinematography in that movie, The English Patient, with what was the name of those? Juliette Binoche and that very sort of proper gentleman and his love. Awesome. Thanks so much for dropping by, Matt. Nice green field here. Alright, let's do a Neofly mission. Starting at, let's try again. Let's try to complete a Neofly mission without overstressing the airframe. Starting at 13C. I'll keep flying on BN-2. Just put ourselves on ramp number 3 there. Flight conditions, live traffic, live all players. Michigan weather changes very fast. I spent about 2 months there, the last couple of months. And it changes very fast, the weather there. Reminds me a little bit of Wales and southwest England. It can be a sunny day, then a couple of hours or even like an hour or even half an hour later, strong wind brings some clouds from Lake Michigan to the west, and boom, things are changed. All right, display capture. Let's go to we had a mission, yeah, to Cedar Springs. It's a helicopter mission, but we're gonna do it with the BN-2. We have to go to Red Hawks Stadium and drop some people off there to watch the Red Hawks play, I guess. I guess it's the local team of Cedar Springs. Crazy thing about Michigan is that, well, compared to New York City, is that, you know, smoking weed in New York City or consuming edibles, it's still illegal here, technically. In Michigan, it's legal. In this town here, for example, Cedar Springs, there's like a place for you to buy some magic over there. So that's so weird, like in the Midwest, you know. You can walk down the street, go into a coffee shop like in Amsterdam, and so-called coffee shop, and boom. Alright, so let's do this. Let's take land as close as possible to the VIP destination. I guess we're gonna just probably land right on the field. And let's do it. I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna go fly with friends in case someone wants to fly together with me. Connect to server. I don't know if this still works. Server unavailable. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna put arcade so it doesn't, yeah, just start server, no password. And it is listening at 74.73.35.239er. I don't think you have to put the port, but if you do want to put the port, is 8000. I don't know if that was the port for Django local web development as well, if I remember correctly. Huh. All right, let's take a look at the flying tab. I'm gonna say connect and fly. Oh, select the mission first. Thought I right click fly with friends.
Good day, pilot. Please take good care of our VIPs today.
Current payload 2.
Pilot from dispatch. Boarding VIP.
Alright. We need 498 and it's 2 passengers, okay?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. 498, 2 passengers. The 200.
Transporter. VIP on board. You are cleared to go.
Copy that, dispatch. We're just getting set up here. We'll be going shortly over. Please alert Red Hawk stadium that we have some special guests on board as well. We have Sheepa, KT Zara, Tim Pickle, Fog, and Matt Rogover. Okay, so what was it? 498. We'll give ourselves 180. Come on, I'm not that light. Oh. Okay, is that good? 498. Yeah. I think we're good. Welcome back, Katie Zara. All right. Okay, let me get my control back in front of me. Before we take off, I want to check why the heck my trim wheel's not working. If anybody has any clue. Okay, now it's working. Maybe the bug is when you start in the air, it gets confused and it doesn't work. Right now, it is working with my key, so that's good. First of all, let's turn on the battery. And then before we turn anything else on, let's go ahead about nav lights, beacon lights, landing lights, cabin lights, post lights. Cabin we don't need, it's pretty bright here. We'll go ahead and turn on the instruments lights as well. And get the generators, switches up, avionics turned on. And get our port magnetos and our starboard magnetos activated. I'm gonna open this up and we're gonna tell, hey Tommy, clear the props, we're about to start up over here. All right, RPM to max, both starboard port and starboard engines, and here we go. Clear prop. Alright, I don't think there's a tower here, so we're just gonna inform whoever's out there that we're taxiing.
1 Tree Charlie traffic HYPRTXTHERO1 is taxiing to runway 10.
The light crosswind is still coming from southeast direction, about 5 knots. You can see from the windsock there. There's a fuel truck part right in the taxiway there. So we'll just head to the west of runway. I think it was 10180, and we're going to runway 10. All right. Parking brake is. Let me check with NeoFly real quick. If yep, we have all green lights. And we're ready to go. We're gonna take off. We're gonna have pretty much southwest to Cedar Springs to the Red Hawk. I guess it's a football stadium over there. It is 18 nautical miles away. Let's set our bearing so that we don't have to do it in the air. So basically southwest a little bit more, maybe about 220, 230. Let's go about there. Not an airfield, so we don't need to set it off and set it in the Garmin here. Another thing we could do is we could how about we do like we do this. We take off and we get on this Howard City Edmore Road, and then we head west. We go south over the lake. Find this little road, 46. We go west, and then when we hit 131, then we head south. And there's a little lake there. And we pass that. That Sand Lake will know that we're near Cedar Springs, and then we'll start looking for the Red Hawk Stadium. How about we do that? We'll do a VFR flight. All right. New fly actually shows passengers. Yes, it does. There you go. Passengers 2 on the top left here. It tells you how many passengers you need to take. I can't zoom in Neofly. Hopefully with the new interface they're working on, I'll be able to zoom in for accessibility here. But 18 nautical miles, got the payload. We only got paid $2,392, but that's a pretty short flight. All right, it's all right. We're not like the big leagues here. We're chill. Okay, let's do it. That's the plan. Parking brake off. Everybody watch out, huh? That's very brave pilots here. Ground crew. And there is Tim waiting for us. Sir Binis, Tim Pickle. There's another BN-2 here. Is this Sheepa's BN-2 maybe, or is it just maybe this is Sheepa. I remember Sheepa says I remember a certain Spanjard smoking near the runway had the worst of it. I think this is probably Sheepa, maybe Matt. Oh, that was during that race, remember, man? I did a touch and go and like basically lopped his head off with my wing. Imagine if Microsoft Flight Simulator had the same kind of collision detection as something like GTA 5, you know. It's Matt. I'm not in game at the moment. Copy that. Yeah, there's a lot of downloading to do with all these updates. I was really confused about oh, no worries, man. I was a little confused about how to get the world updates because I didn't see them in the content manager. I had to go to the marketplace and then I had to scroll down on the list to see world. It was really odd. I had to Google to figure that out. Or duck. I had to search the internet, you know. Let's not give them. Let's not forget that the word search exists. Alright, I'm gonna stop here and let's tell the there's no air traffic control, but we'll just tell the general vicinity that we're gonna take out and we're gonna depart south.
1 tree, Charlie traffic HYPRT XTAGR01, taking off runway 10 south departure.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna give a notch of flaps to takeoff, not all the way. Get our fuel pumps activated. Go for port and starboard. So if you lose power, the pumps, if something happens, well, the pumps will be working and it'll keep the fuel running to those engines. And we're off.
Transporter, fly safe.
Thank you, dispatch. I'll keep you updated, over. Got positive rate. Here's the lake. We're gonna head south. We're gonna find that road, and then we're gonna turn west. Positive rate, flaps up. Fuel pumps off, both port and starboard. That's it. Taking off behind us. Lakeview-Griffith Airport, they also have seaplanes landing here. They have agricultural planes. Here's the road we're talking about. We're going to turn right. I'm going to follow this road all the way to 131. Tim Pico and Matt. Couple of excellent friends of the stream here accompanying us. Tim Pickle also a streamer. Try to give him a shout out once I'm stabilized here. Okay, my trim wheel is working, which is good to know. There it goes. Whoa. Pretty day for flying. A few more cumulus clouds would be nice, but this is alright too. Okay, take a look at the instruments, everything okay. We can lean around a little bit. I have just over half a tank on each of these engines. We're following this road up until we hit, you can already see it in the distance there, that's 131 north-south. We're on 46 east-west here. Here comes Tim. Flying a Dahar TBM 930 I think it was. That's the plane I used to land on Mount Everest. And I started streaming this. Can't believe that it's actually possible, but you know, it was a little bit of a bumpy landing, but we managed after several hours of an attempt. I have the highlights somewhere. And the reason I use that plane is because Everest, you know, is like 30,000 feet up. So you need a turboprop. And I wanted to land a plane that had a low shortish runway capability, so a propeller plane, and that can fly at that altitude. That was my option. Tough landing out there in the Everest, yeah. If we could do that later in the stream, we could attempt that again, although that wasn't... It took a lot of tries. It was a bit nuts, really. My friend Chris landed before me, but he was like using a different... I don't know what I think he put himself at... with a plane that's not supposed to fly that high, but he set the height and just glided in. I forget, but... I said that was a little bit of cheating, but okay, I think we're turning left now. Yep, this is it. We're gonna turn left on 131. Yeah, downdrafts in those big mountains are the killer for sure. Alright, heading south on 131. There you go. Now, oh wait. Now my... Oh, it is working. Okay. I wonder if is it my stick that's causing issues? Was it the behavior of the airplane? Music getting a little loud now. Let me turn that off. Or down. Lots of agricultural land here, as you can see. Lots of fields interspersed by a little bit of forest. When I think that's a little airfield there. Well, farm field. That thing there. And when you dig in these places, often you find arrowheads. Not often, but sometimes if you're lucky, you can find arrowheads. Amber's grandma gave me a couple. Oh, my flaps? No, my flaps are up. I'm going pretty slow because I'm really taking, I already like overstressed the airframe once in today's stream and I don't want it to happen again. Okay, there'll be Wood Lake and then there'll be Sand Lake, and after Sand Lake, the next town over, if we keep heading on over 131 here, will be Cedar Springs, and that's where the Red Hawks Stadium is, where we'll be doing our landing. It's supposed to be a helicopter mission, but we are in the BN-2 Islander. This thing can land. It's a short field, amazing short field capability here, so we're just gonna do our best with this and see if we can complete this mission. Okay, they look like they're down in the sim. Really interesting. Yeah, I confirmed that they're up for me. Must be another Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer synchronization glitch. Do they still have the Flintstones landing gear bug? Like the pilot legs sticking out the cockpit and sticking out below the airplane? Alright, I think that's Sand Lake. We're flying over Pearson right now. If you lived in Pearson, you'd be home. Applause for that sign. No, it's not in the... Amber's like, did you see that sign? Because there's this town there. I just flew over it, but there's this sign in this tiny town. It says, if you lived in Pearson, you'd be home. And we just flew over it. I don't think it's in-game. We could put it in-game. You know, that's the cool thing about moddable games. You can add stuff. Okay, is that the field there? Okay, this is, let's see. Oh no, this is Sand Lake. Okay, it's the next one. There's the lake made of sand, and there's that Tim and his Daher. Very smart looking little plane. It has a weather radar on the left wing, on the port wing there on the tip. You see that little black thing on the leading edge of the port wing, the left hand wing? That's a weather radar. A little thing there. And look, Tim, the plane you're flying has those. I forget the term for those. They have those like right in the green bottom back of the plane. It has those two things sticking out the bottom, just like the F-16 Fighting Falcon, the Viper. A Weadar radar. Maybe one day, you know, English language will just turn into a conglomeration of words. They just, instead of using several words, they just make it all one word together. I think that already happens. That's how, maybe part of how language develops. Like, there's too many words to say that. Let's make it one word. So, you know, a face palm, for example.
Transporter. VIP landing in 3 miles.
Conglords. Conglords. Copy that. Dispatch 3 miles to drop off. By the way, we're not in a helicopter, in a twin here, BN-2 Islander, so please have emergency services ready just in case. Over. Let me see the stadium. That up? I think that might be it. No, it's there to the left. It's the left of 131. Okay, I'm gonna turn the fuel pumps on. Just getting ready for landing here. Oh, look at that picture of Tim with the moon. Yes, I didn't share the plane, Matt. This time I didn't share the plane. Do a quick alt tab here to see where we are. Okay. Yep, we're gonna turn left on this road here. I think it's... Is that it? Hold up. Okay, there's this stadium, but it's a different one. It's that one there, I think. Hold up. Alright, turning left. Turning, here we go. Okay, there's two stadiums, yeah. It's this one here. Oh, look, Microsoft Flight Simulator Black Shark Eye put like a whole building in the middle of the stadium, so we can't land there. Maybe it's like an all-weather sports game, or maybe this is not a sports game at all. It's off-season, so they're just having some sort of fair there, and that's what those buildings are about. So basically, we have to land as close as possible to the middle of that thing there. That stadium. There's that parking lot with the tennis courts. We can approach from that side. That's one possibility. Odd City Planet Fishing, though. Fog says it should be a big field. Yep, but they put that building in it. Black Shark Eye put a building in it. So there's that field next to it. That's probably the best bet. Coming in from that direction there. What is that? Coming in from the southeast. Although the winds at the airfield we took off from were coming from the south, I think. So maybe coming from the direction we're coming in from the northwest is best. Let's land. I'm gonna land on that road up to the parking lot and stop at the tennis courts, and hopefully that'll be good enough for them. All right. There's this field too. That's all right. But I kind of want to do what I just said. Okay, so flaps down. I'm turning right to starboard. If you want to get on the landing rate, there you go. Fog is already getting on the landing rate of -68. If you don't know what the heck the landing rate is, take a looky here. Thank you, Sheepa. And then whoever's following me, hang on tight. I'll meet you on the ground, hopefully. Got Matt and Tim Pickle of airplanes. So Daher 930 and another BN-2 Islander behind me. Let's see if I can spot our landing spot before. Okay, there it is. Passengers, get ready for landing. This one might be a bit bumpy over. Coach! Hey, alright guys, I want everybody to huddle up here and get ready for landing. Over. Passengers, this is Coach Fairbanks. Get ready for landing. It's gonna get a little bumpy. Over. Oh god, there's a fucking plane coming in, Coach. Alright, the residents of Cedar Springs are going to be a little bit quite excited about this. Okay, I think I'm going against the wind because the plane's feeling okay, but
Nice landing. Close enough. Set
oh,
your
Shippo,
landing
another win. That was close enough. We got it. Applause. Let's see whoever's behind me.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
It was a nice trip.
That looks like a nice place. Don't hang around too long. We might not have permission to be here. Make your way to an airport.
All right. Copy that, dispatch. Just give me a moment, please. Here comes Matt. Let's taxi out of the way so Matt can come in. We'll taxi into these tennis courts. Grass tennis courts sound like we're in Wimbledon or something. Oh, there, and Tim just landed. Didn't even see you coming. Had you landed already, Tim? There's Matt. Very nice. Excellent. Applause for both Tim and Matt. Oh, you landed on the field and you taxied here. Okay, copy that. So here we are at... here, let me pause this track IR. Sheepa winning everything. Well, he's got experience, you know. He both flies the BN-2 and he knows the way I fly, so... He's in the lead right now. The VIPs are headed for that, whatever the heck that thing is. Cedar Springs Township is gonna call Asobo Studios and Microsoft and complain. They should call and complain about this rendition of their Red Hawks field here. There's Death Bronco out there, Snapple Dapple, Large Beats, and KC5 SKF flying there. Let me update the leaderboard, I'll be right back. Fly. Alright, Sheepa goes to number 1. Wonder how Wild Craze is doing. Haven't heard of him for a while. I mean, I haven't been streaming this game for a while. I should message him and see how he's been. Okay, we have to go back though. We're gonna have to take off from here again. I think I'm gonna taxi up. Matt's already facing back, although I felt the wind was pretty good. I think I felt the wind was in a good direction taxiing this way. We could check here by speeding up a little bit on the sand over there and taking a look at the direction that a dust goes to find the wind. Let's do that, shall we? Alright, here we go. Landing rate should be updated. The flying Land Rover also works as a Land Rover on the ground of this airplane. Okay, we're on grass, so we're not kicking up any dust. I think if we get on this field, hopefully we'll kick up a little dust. And then we'll take a look at the direction of the wind based on the dust, if it kicks up some dust. Let's see. Nope. Doesn't... Oh, here we go. Yep. It's kicking up a little dust over there. Okay, yeah, it's the direction we're facing in, I think. It's hard to tell because, you know, the engines are kicking up dust too. If it's not a very strong wind. Let's just turn around and head this way and take off. And we'll fly back to 13 Charlie, Lakeview-Griffith. Yeah, it does. I think we'll be good here. BN-2 takes off in amazingly short distances. Flaps to take off. Turn this, close this thing. Fuel pumps are still on. Goodbye, VIPs. Enjoy your fare or whatever it is. There's a city council meeting. The city council building is in construction, so they decided to come set up here at Lakeview-Griffith at Cedar Springs Red Hawk field. And since it's America, they just build some cheap buildings to last like 20 years, and then they tear it down and build another one. Over to go. Full power, brakes, release the brakes, and we're off. Doubt they enjoyed the game, so it's better to be fair. Whoa, okay, a little bit of... We can get clear those trees. Stay on the ground, okay, I pull up.
Take care of that
Off
chopper.
we go. Dispatch, I thought it's not a chopper, it's a BN-2, but don't worry about it. I'll see you back at Charlie, over. I mean, they built a shopping the field. Yeah. Oof, crash again. My rudder settings are not good for this. Copy that. And the TBM 930, Tim, that probably has a... I don't... it doesn't have a short of a takeoff capability as the BN-2, so that might be a factor in as well. But sorry you crashed. All right, we're just heading opposite from this, and it should take us right back to Griffith. Since we are heading back to our airfield, we could actually... Let's do this. Let's turn on the autopilot briefly here so that we can get our hands off the stick. And autopilot, heading select, heading select, okay. That should, and let's turn the heading to, let's turn the autopilot off first. Back azimuth of, what was it, 210 is 30. Back azimuth is just the opposite compass heading to the one you're heading, so about, let's put about 30. There we are, and now we can go over here, turn on autopilot, and put a heading mode, and it should get us to that heading over there and keep us level while we set up 13C over here. Let's just make sure it's doing that before we get our heads buried in the cockpit here. Yep, looks like it's doing its thing. Very nice. Just like the F-16, Tim, you know, you twist this little thing and it flies the plane for you. Make sure our speed is okay. We can put the speed a bit higher. Flaps are up. Nope, they're still down. Put them up. Let's turn off the left and right fuel pumps so they're not using up our electrical energy. And all right, let's see if we can sort this out and see if I remember. Direct to, I think it's this one. Enter. Was it this? There it is. So we want Charlie. Oops. Charlie, no, 13 Charlie, sorry. 1, 3 Charlie, pretty nice and short ICAO code. Boom, boom, when we're activated, and there we are. All right, now we can set the autopilot to nav, I think. The CDI. I forget. Is it turning? Yes, we're turning. Okay, it's doing its thing. Might as well put a little bit of height here. Where are we? We're at just past 2,000 feet. The thing in DCS is for some reason always easier to use rudders without pedals there for me, and Microsoft Flight Simulator always struggle. Yeah, I don't have pedals right now. I have my twist stick, my VKB Gladiator and next. Eventually I may get pedals again, but I think that might be the tower already we're seeing there of Lakeview. But yeah, I don't know if you've worked on your settings. It can no, that's 5 Mike India 4. Okay. We're not, the autopilot is not doing its thing. Here you go, heading, nav. There you go. Now it's gonna do its thing. Yeah, I don't even remember what the rudder, how much of a, how many options there are for, how fine-grained the options are for your controls in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I just said it in the beginning. I haven't looked at it for a while. I have not set up these general aviation aircraft, so maybe I can find a better setting one day. I can show you what my setting is if you want. Let me land. Let's do this landing and then you can go take a look. What stick do you have, Tim? Oh, look, Matt's right with me. Wow. Excellent flyer. Sticks with you. Okay, now my autopilot is intercepting the magenta line there. That's what's going on. Oh. Happened to the music? Oh, Tim is a bit ahead. I mean, Matt. Where is he? Oh, right behind, and he's behind my engine there. There he is. Cool. Sneaky. Right behind the big engine. Well, I have the Warhawk since my old one broke and I don't like twists, so I usually get away with buttons, but not in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Copy that. We're climbing quite a bit. Let's try to set our altitude here. Oh, it's all the way up there, no wonder. About 12,500, 1,300 feet instead. Thank you, computer. There you go, I got a screenshot. Flying over central West Michigan, headed to Lakeview-Griffith. Thank you for the prediction, Sheepa, minus 120. There's the airfield right there. There's Lakeview-Griffith. It's a good one to... It's a nice one because it's nice to have airports that they have you know, very visible landmarks by them, and this one has that lake with that little island, which is a very characteristic. There's another one of a little island there, you know, but you just look at this one, and there's the big runway right there. So let's tell them I'm coming in. Thanks, Fog. 158. Remember this? I try to make it as smooth as possible, but you know, I'm just human, so autopilot's coming off. And we're gonna talk to air traffic control here, or just send a message out to the skies near Lakeview-Griffith. We're gonna come in on 10.
One tree Charlie traffic HYPRT XTA 0, 1 2 miles southwest, 5,200 feet inbound to land runway 10.
It's a running. Let's hope it's smooth. Copy. I'll do my best, Sheepa. I'm gonna get into the... I'm gonna stay out of the pattern here and just spiral down a bit. Yep, smooth. Lower the closer to 0, Fog, the smoother the landing. All right. Thank you, Alt Firehead, for the minus 69. All right. There's the runway. We're right above it. There's that street there that we can we can line up on that road, and that should bring us right in to the runway, I think. Flaps are still up, that's all right. Let's put I totally forgot about my mixture. I should have had that on full rich on my other landing, but Matt's going in. Put our flaps full down. No guarantees, but it's a runway. If the pilot can't manage to make a decent landing on that, the Spanish will certainly retract his license if he's near again. Copy that, probably be intercepted. Hey, it's been a while since I've played this thing, alright? Coming in pretty steep. Just cut power to the engines completely now. I'm gonna put the nose down. Put a left rudder and right aileron a little bit, just like a forward slip. Let's try to make this a smooth one. Let me focus here. Oh, she's swinging out. She swings around quite a bit. Maybe the wind picked up. I don't think so, though. No, we still got about just over 5 knot wind. Maybe 6, 7 knot wind. Okay, we're right above the touchdown speed. That's written in the BN-2 manual. And we'll try to flare and keep her off the ground as long as possible.
Transporter. VIP.
Oh, that was better. Alt fire ahead of the wind. That was better. Applause for Alt Firehead. Getting on the leaderboard here. I'm gonna park quickly and take a look at Matt's approach. Let's just park on the grass right here. Brake. Here he comes. Full flaps. Matt with his BN-2 coming in for the landing here in 13 Charlie, Lakeview-Griffith. Very nice. Little touch there. Right wheel first, then the left wheel first. Right wheel first, then the left. Put that flying Land Rover down.
Congratulations.
Nice. Very nice. We've made, let's take a look. First successful mission in a long time in YoFly. We made, what was it, $3,000 or up to 70 grand here. And let me add Old Firehead to the leaderboard. I'll keep the camera here on the airfield. I have to take a look. This would be a nice airfield for me to get a custom scenery for, if there is one, because it may be where I fly a real airplane from in real life in the future. If they have flying instruction here, this would be pretty close to where I'll probably be moving to Michigan in the near future. I do have to try to Spitfire eventually. I think they do land warbirds in this field now and again, from what I heard. Matt's probably not seeing that one in his sim, that's why he just careened through it. Come on, Microsoft, let's get this multiplayer synchronization issues sorted out. Shut her down here. Thank you, Tim. Let me just update the leaderboard so I don't forget. Old Firehead won this last one. I think it might be his... Was it a... Yeah. Congratulations, the first win by Old Firehead. O comes after L. Old Firehead. Okay, and I had forgotten to get the all-time or to increment the all-time score for everyone as well. So keep 2 more. Old Firehead gets in there for his first win ever. Put it down over here. And I'll update that. All right, what time is it? 11:47. Yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna run the outro here, people. I'm gonna be back later today, probably with a different video game, either DCS or IO2. I was having crashes yesterday of IO2, but then I verified integrity of game files, and the worst, it said there was some files that didn't match, so then it got fixed. So hopefully I won't be having crashes of that again. I could even keep going a little longer and do some IO2 now. You wanna lunch? Unbe? Okay, yeah. Alright, we're gonna have lunch. I'll come back after lunch. This Sunday here. So, yeah, thank you so much for participating. Congrats to Sheepa and to Old Firehead for the wins there. On a couple of days, maybe I think it'll be on the 22nd, we're gonna draw prizes from this landing rate. Until then, we're gonna have more probably tomorrow. Microsoft Flight Simulator, so you can get a chance to get on that leaderboard. Thanks, Fog. You have a great day too. I want to give a shout out here to Fog. Thank you so much. And give a shout out to Old Firehead as well. Let's go see who is streaming and give him a raid. Maybe someone streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's see who is out there. The Italian Mad Dog, bunch of people I haven't seen before here, man. It's been a while. Squirrel, educational family friendly, has a lot of viewers. Let's go down, see someone with a little less viewers. Whoa. This guy's flying some sort of glider. If you have a suggestion, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna pick one of these people. Oh, and by the way, if you're a father, I think it's Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day. I lost my father like almost 10 years ago. I wish he was still around. And yeah, happy Father's Day to everyone out there. I will do a stream later and in honor of that. At least here in the States, you know, the days change in all different places. So Brazil, I think, is a different day. I know that Mother's Day is a different day in Brazil. The afternoon, we may stick with flight sims, but we also may go a different direction. We'll see how things go. Okay, this is I don't think I've ever rated this person before. It's a real-life pilot that enjoys streaming both regular and combat flight sims, loves teaching people about aviation, and what drew me to it, so ask me anything. I'm an open book. Sounds good. Let's get ready to raid Red Raider, written in hacker terminology. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all again soon. This is Tex checking out. Peace out. Thanks, Sheepa, for moderating too.
Chat flare. Chat flare. Chat flare.